Hello everyone, welcome to Kensington Eikaiwa's video chats with our teachers. So my name's Denny. Of course, usually we have Tim and Jamie introducing the videos, but today I'm taking charge for some reason. I don't know why. I don't like being a leader, but that's okay. I'll take charge today. And I'm here with Jamie, and we're going to talk about anime and manga. We're going to talk about the best ones we've seen. We're going to talk about whether we have interest in certain animations or manga. And also we're going to talk about the ones that we have seen and didn't like as well. So Jamie, how are you today?
I'm very well, Denny. Yourself?
Pretty good, thanks. I'm getting hungry, but that's all right. I will be eating after this.
All right. And we'll keep it as short and sweet as possible. And if you want to know why you're taking charge today, Denny, there are two good reasons. First of all, everybody, you need to know that when you take the anime and manga class, that class was made by Denny. So it was Denny's first Kensington Eikaiwa class, and it's pretty good, I think, actually. Very good indeed. And secondly, is that I know almost nothing about anime and manga, and I volunteered myself to do this video just because I couldn't think of anybody else. That's why you're taking charge. So
wonderful.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll try to expand your interests on anime and manga.
Please do. You'll have a hard time doing it, but yeah, let's see what you can do. So
yeah. So I guess the first question for you is, are you interested in anime? I think you've already answered it, but
the answer is nope.
Okay, so that's all for today, everyone. Have a good one. So just
not interested in anime, but we talked in the level 1 and 2 video about anime and animation, and I just realized that I have watched quite a lot of animation with my kids, a lot of Pixar stuff. Surprisingly, not so much Disney, but a lot of Pixar when they were younger. My son was a massive fan of the Cars videos. We've watched all of the Toy Story stuff repeatedly. So I've seen a lot of animation, but as for like Japanese anime, not so much really.
Right.
How about you?
I've watched loads of animation, primarily because when I was younger, I watched a lot of anime. I was into video games as a kid, and also when I was in my early 20s, I studied digital media, which included animation. That was my primary focus when I was studying it. So I've seen Pixar films, Disney films, very strange Japanese animated films, which not even Japanese people know about. And I can give detailed analyses on films and why they are well done in terms of animation. So
fair enough. Would you describe yourself as an anime otaku?
No, actually, because I don't really watch anime all that much nowadays. It's something that I watch in my free time, sometimes with my girlfriend and so on. But generally speaking, I don't care so much about collecting anime stuff and products. Though I would describe myself as a massive Dragon Ball fan.
I've heard you mention that before. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen all of Dragon Ball Z twice in English and in Japanese, and I can list who the strongest characters in the series are, in Dragon Ball Z at least. Why they're the strongest. I can detail like episodes on thematics on them. I know so much about that, and I can even tell you why some of the scenes are so important, and why Dragon Ball is such an important anime. So yeah, I'm a huge Dragon Ball guy. I love Dragon Ball.
I don't even know if my kids were ever into Dragon Ball. I mean, they watched a ton of when they were younger. They did watch some Japanese they used to watch Pokemon a lot. They watched, what was the one? I'm sorry, I really didn't like it. Yokai Watch. They used to watch that.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah. That was kind of like the most irritating one, to be honest. Actually, Yokai Watch. So when it comes to like anime, I have to say I probably lean towards like Western more than Japanese. Even though Japanese anime is maybe perhaps more famous, but animation, I think I lean towards Western animation more.
Okay. What kind of Western animations are you thinking about?
I'm talking about like the Pixar stuff that the kids have watched, or even Disney. Disney is one I can't really get into because there's a list. This is a terrible topic for me. I'm a horrible person for this, but I can't watch singing teacups. It doesn't do it for me. There's the Disney films are like kind of fun and stuff like that, and Japanese girls will absolutely roast me for saying that I don't like Disney very much because they're fans of like Disney and Disneyland. But I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I prefer Pixar. Yeah.
I totally agree. I think Disney is the devil at this point in time. I will die on that hill. Classic Disney, wonderful, because they developed a lot of new animation technologies. They were able to move the industry forward with them. But nowadays, they just sell products, and I don't like them. They also destroyed Star Wars, which was my favorite franchise as a kid. They also bought out Pixar, and now all the Pixar stuff is boring.
Oh, is it?
I didn't know. Yeah, I think it sucks. But that's my personal opinion on animation. I have very strong opinions on that. And as you said, people love Disney. My girlfriend has said, let's go to Disneyland one day. And I said, maybe when I die. Because I don't like Disney. So.
Yeah, kind of purgatory or something for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess I could ask you another question. Do you think media is getting better now? Or was the quality higher in the past?
Well, I'm not now. After hearing what you said, I'm not entirely sure. I think stuff looks cooler.
Right.
As time goes by, if you watch like old Toy Story versus new Toy Story, there's a pretty big gap in like the quality, as far as I can see, anyway. As for content, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, what do you think? You know more about it. You've studied it. How do you feel about it?
I think, as you said, the quality of it in terms of image quality is much better because CG, which is computer graphics, the short form for computer graphics, CG technology has improved a lot. We're able to do a lot of really good animation styles and techniques with high-tech stuff. And there are lots of new, unique styles of animation that have come out. So technology-wise, there is a huge improvement. But in terms of story development, I think not just animation, but films and books have just declined in quality a lot. Because when I watch, say, Pixar's movie WALL-E, if you watch WALL-E, WALL-E is a wonderful story. It has a really nice arc, very good character development, and it's pretty much a movie with no dialogue. It's incredibly well done with really good lighting, meaningful use of lighting and things like that. But then you watch some of the new stuff and it's basically singing and I wish I could be somebody, and then they become somebody, and that's the end.
Yeah,
it's very linear.
Story. Yeah, I can tell you why I know WALL-E is good. Is because in the past I used to be scared of flying, terrified of it really. And I watched WALL-E on a plane and it took my mind off. It took my mind off the plane journey for like the 90 minutes or however long it runs, which means tension. Usually films just pass straight through my brain on the plane while I think I don't want to die, I don't want to die, I don't want to die. But WALL-E it got my attention, which means there must be something good about it. It's a cute little story too.
It is. It's very cute, and there are so many little elements in there when they're animating, so many little nuances that you notice when you study animation that it's a masterclass of animation. It's one of the best animes I've ever seen, or rather 3D animations I've ever seen.
Yeah. Denny, you must have tried your hand at animating then in the past.
Yeah, I've done quite a few animations. My final exam was a 3D animation. It took 6 months for 3 minutes of animation. Never doing that again.
May I ask what was it?
I made a story about a little teddy bear, a little toy teddy bear that lived in a room. And I constructed the entire room and lit it. And the goal of the little teddy bear was he saw like a pot of honey, like on the top of a shelf, and he was trying to climb up. And the process was I made him kind of push a square, like a block, towards the shelf to try to climb, and it would like fall on him. And then he actually ended up getting up there by jumping on a stapler. So he used the stapler as a trampoline, and he launched himself. And he gets stuck in the pot of honey. And it was just 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, but it was 6 months to create that. It's a long time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I don't know. Is there anything else you would like to ask me about anime, manga, or comics, Denny, before we head off?
Well, given I've just told you everything about animation, would you like to try animating someday?
Not now. Because it sounds like a lot of hard work, Denny, and as you know, I spend a lot of time relaxing. in my living room, doing not very much. That's
Wonderful.
the lifestyle of a company owner, I suppose.
Wonderful.
Nah, I'm just kidding. No. You know, it's not really something that I'm particularly interested in. How about yourself? Do you think it's something you would do again in the future?
Yeah, maybe. I enjoy movement. I observe things moving, and I like to study it. So I might do it as a hobby or a side project, but nothing career-wise, because the industry is quite cutthroat, and animators tend to be underpaid and way overworked.
Really?
Yeah, there are stories of that. Some of the Marvel movies, there are some animators who just get overworked, they get underpaid, and it's pretty bad.
I'm never introducing you to my daughter. She's here going to just destroy her hopes and dreams of everything to do with Moana or whatever it was called.
Yeah. Well, she's got AI. Maybe AI can make everything easier for her.
Maybe it can. Yeah. Maybe it can. Denny, I think we better wrap it up.
Yep, that's all for today. So thank you very much, everyone. Thanks for listening. Thanks today, Jamie, for
Thank you very much,
doing your best with anime.
I tried my hardest.
Have a lovely day.
You too, and everybody. See you in the next video. Thank you very much.
Yep. See you guys.